weather or the coronavirus.
With spices.
I don't cook.
She'll never know.
Are they just posh people? Is that church? Or they have bread and wine?
As we continue our road trip through France, this morning we woke up to an epic fail.
It's currently 5:30 in the morning and we've had an incident. We've left the rubbish outside last night, tied up in a black bag. It looks like an animal's picked it up and chucked it all over this air. So now I've got to go litter picking. Done.
What animal do you think it was?
A shitting fox.
So we've got one floor this morning, and that's we've run out of bread, so we're going to have to go into the town and find a patisserie and get some real nice treats for breakfast.
So just walking in to the quaint town of Tournai, we've come across this. We didn't even know this was here. We've got a chateau in the back of us as well. And this bridge, one of the oldest in Europe as well, is just going across the River Chateau. And it looks pretty stunning, doesn't it, this? And according to the reviews, it's even better when you get to the other side underneath, so we've got to check that out. And you can just see as well, they've got a little fishing nets out as well in this village, town.
Can you remember what them nets are called?
Nope.
You don't listen to me, do you? Charlettes.
So smug.
And they're shaken to attract all the shellfish and fish.
Every day's a school day, innit? Especially when Laura's here.
Is it right to the very end?
Yeah, I think so.
Nope, we're not doing that today. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm not walking all that way.
And me too.
Right, let's go find that bread.
Give me a piggy book.
I'm a bit concerned though, because it's the first town we've come to, and there's no one carrying baguettes about, is there?
There isn't.
I
I think it's a small little fishing.
There must be a bakery somewhere, there always is, isn't there?
There's a canoe. So now I've found the information board, it's back to school with Laura. So it's 620 metres long and it was erected in 1842. I had to have a quick look there.
Can't believe you managed to keep a straight face and unerected.
It was hard.
We've been living in sin so long, all the fields are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night, said everything's alright. Roller coaster, make it through the day, I'm right. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on.
So McDonald's just come out, and it's not recyclable cups. They're not disposable ones, are they? They're proper cups. Same with the chips. They're all reusable.
They look at mine.
And your chicken nuggets in a bowl. So they've come away from all the cardboard here, haven't they?
But how? Does that mean that I can take them away with me?
I think that's good because you're going to get less wash everywhere, aren't you? So you're going to keep washing them and reuse them, aren't they?
And the chips are really good.
So the French do a beautiful McDonald's, although I've just left Laura behind because she's asking if she can have one of the fries cartons to keep. And there she comes.
Well, I think she said yes. I'm well happy. She looked at me very strangely though. I don't think it happens very often, but I believe she went, wait. Well, no. She went, wait. As in, why do you want one? But I got one! Made my day.
So listen, I can't take her anywhere.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
I don't think he was meant to get that one. She's probably saying, yeah, put it in the bin.
That was more like it.
Alright, come on.
Oh, sing your high line on the roller coaster of life. You've got to all choose your timeline.
We've now moved inland a bit and we've come into your rural France now. And there's just farmland everywhere, villages everywhere. It's looking ever so pretty, isn't it?
It is, but there is one snag, and this is the reality of van life sometimes. That we have now been to 2 airs. One was fully booked, no vacancies, and the other one was...
Dog rough.
Yeah, it looked us to be quite a rough car park with no security or anything, so we opted to give that one a miss. So we are just on our way to our...
We're 3 minutes away and it's 10 o'clock at night now.
So we have just pulled up and there is literally no other camper vans here. And although it is a barriered security one, I don't know how I feel about being the only one. It's like safety in numbers. I'll come back to you when we've got a plan L.
Get it. So you join me in the pot washing area. So we're lowering this house for cooking and burning a lot of it. It's only fair that I did the pots afterwards. But it was quite frustrating last night coming up to this campsite. So we didn't get up here till 11 o'clock. But the campsite itself, or air, has got all you need you'd expect. Somewhere to empty your toilets, pot washing facilities and showers as well. So massive thumbs up. So I'll get these done and get back to some burnt breakfast. Well, that's the pots done. Now onto the toilet duties. Although it is getting ridiculously hot already. And last night it was 28 degrees while we was in bed. She's going to be a hot one. Is that breakfast? Biscuits?
Yeah.
Happy days, no burnt sausages.
So we've had our pastries and we've travelled up to the Lorie Valley, and we couldn't come to France without checking out a Chateau and the wines. So we've just arrived at Chateau de Brise.
And let's hope you've pronounced that right, otherwise you're going to have a load of angry French with the baguettes coming after you.
Quite fond of a baguette.
So we've just walked into the chateau and it is looking pretty impressive. So are they just people's houses, these? Are they just posh people? Proper posh people, these ones.
These are the actual ones.
I'll be sacking the gardener. And what's all this mess? Have they got a gardener? They must have.
Not that posh.
He's not very good though, is he? There's actually a moat round it. Look. That's like a proper castle, isn't it? Don't get me wrong, it's dried up. The gardener's doing a crap job because there's a tree growing inside the moat. But that's actually a proper moat, isn't it? To stop like bad people getting in.
Next door.
I'm just off to go have a look round a posh person's house. At least it's cooler inside.
Lovely and cold, isn't it? So we've just come down to the dungeons at the minute in this chateau. They've even got like prison cells down here for naughty people. What?
That looks cool.
That actually looks cool.
Oh, that really does. Look at that. Oh, I can feel how cold it is as well coming down this bit now.
You really can, can't you?
And I say that because it's 34 degrees outside now. And the temperature must have got down to about 10 degrees in here. It's Really cool down. Look how cool it looks.
Wow.
So these underground chambers, they've said they've got many uses for them, but it doesn't actually say what, but I'm guessing that's a pizza oven there.
But what would this be used for? It's like a well or something.
What would this use?
Oh, they didn't these like shanties have toilets and stuff like that, they just used to dump down somewhere.
Oh, brilliant.
Might not be that, but that looks like a pizza oven here, but they wouldn't have a pizza oven next door to that either, would they?
No.
That's a cool pizza oven if it is that, but it does look like a pizza oven.
I wonder if it's something to do with the wine.
Or baking bread. So this is how little we know about wine. Laura thinks we have to put it in an oven.
What's a new one?
How cool would it have been to be a kid, having this as your house growing up in? Imagine the games of hide and seek you could have had in here.
I'm a kid.
You know, you'd love growing up here if we was posh like this, my own yes.
So we'll get these were built for the Viking attacks and for bad weather or for coronavirus. Well, not for the coronavirus. But why have they made them like a mini town underneath the house? Why not just like a couple of rooms? It's like a tunnel of networks. They really didn't like people. So as impressive as that was, with all the dungeons and the rooms inside the houses, there was no wine. So let's turn that wrong into a right. I'm on a mission. I'm off to find some wine.
So we've just come 5 minutes down the road, and I'm hoping this is going to cheer Laura up.
Yeah, I want some wine too.
How cool the old Vauxhall is though.
Do you use salt with spices? Not
I don't cook.
Yeah, do you use salt with spices?
Whatever I can find in my cupboard just goes in.
Okay. Can you smell this
That's
one?
Oh, wow.
Very good on vegetables, grilled vegetables.
Whoa,
Or
strong.
fish. Yeah. Pesto. So you add olive oil and it's ready. You can't waste it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's quite good. You like that, don't you?
Walnuts.
Oh, lovely.
Sorry for the bread is really dry.
Bonjour. So we just peeked our head into the caves, and the owner just came out. Come with me, come with me. He's put us straight into the wine cellars, and it's free as well to come down here. So he just give us a booklet, and off we go. But this is what we was looking for, wasn't it? A proper
It
French
was.
winery. So the barrels next to me, they harvest obviously the grapes in September, and then they ferment them for 1 to 2 years. Which, if you're into wine, you probably already know this, but I'm not. And then these hold 450 litres of wine. Should we lift one to that one?
Yeah. Shall we roll it?
But you can see the wine up here as well, can't you? You can see the fermenting, you can see how it's fermenting here as well. So that's just full of wine, isn't it?
No, this is my kind of bottle.
12 litres.
Fine. Let's get one of them. Look through here.
What is it?
It's the vat from the top. We let them and the juices ferment between 10 and 30 days, depending on the vat. We then separate and free run the juice. And this is saved for future wine.
You could have just looked at the diagram behind you.
Oh, there you go. How much easier.
And there's no one near as well. Can you believe it? For free.
This is more traditional, like proper France.
This is like your village kind of winery, isn't it? It's not been hit by a lot of
Then I
tourists.
found something on page 6.
Right, Josh was all excited. What's he found?
Look at page 6. A green bottle.
See? We're bringing him around. Look how excited he is to see this wine. Wow, this looks cool down here. Oh, this is...
Oh,
They're not even fake bottles, these are proper bottles.
Oh my goodness.
You know, like in some of these, I bet it's all just fake ones, isn't it? Look at them all, they're all... It's like a proper working one, isn't it? Look at them all in the cork still.
That's amazing. I dread to think how expensive and how old some of these bottles are.
I'm quite proud of him now, look at him get into it. I don't know what that tool is.
It's a press, isn't it? It's a grape press.
Is that the grape press?
It looks a bit like an apple press, so I'm guessing I went with grapes because we're in a wine. Clever like that I am.
That looks like some kind of hanging device, doesn't it? Is that for picking the barrels up? Gotta be, hasn't it?
We used to have one of these.
We did have one of them, didn't we?
What were they?
It's the wine bottle holder.
A proper traditional French one. That's what they used to use in the olden days, for
Yeah.
sure. So they've got a pizza oven in here.
It does.
Well, I'm guessing wine, you have bread with it, don't you? So it'd have been for baking bread, wouldn't it, down here? So they could have had all the wines and then... Is that church? Where they have bread and wine?
I'm on page 9.
That's on page 1.
The bread oven was used for cooking meals as well as heating the room. As there was no flue, the smoke came out from the front of...
That's why that's vented up there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what are them? The eggs?
So these egg-shaped containers, known as buffs, to make white wines.
Why?
So what goes in the barrels then? Is that red in the barrels then, white in them ones?
Yeah, well, certainly in this winery. So I just need a sneaky way to turn the tap on.
Classy.
So there's one last thing to do, and that's get some wine.
Now it's going to get expensive, innit?
Thank you.
So this one is very typical of second
Après, on commence à la fin de journée,
It's very light and fruity.
I don't think you meant to just down it.
It's supposed to fit in the bucket. Let's see.
It's not sparkling that one, doesn't it?
Like, yeah.
It's proper like champagne kind of wine.
I don't think I'm supposed to be drinking it. Should just move the bucket closer. I'm not spitting this out. She'll never know.
She will, the bucket's empty. But the shop itself is just full of wine. It looks amazing.
Not one, but two. Very happy.
He's going to bump into the car then.
I've had one too many.
But we're just driving away now, but that was such a little gem, wasn't it? What come out of nowhere as well.
It was a great experience, and I know that the kind of are after your money, but
They don't have to be that nice, do
no,
they?
they don't have to be that accommodating and that nice.
If someone's off there for wine, they have to buy it out. But they were so
Exactly.
accommodating there for us, weren't they?
And it was traditional French place, generations. It's been there for years type thing, isn't it?
Although that spit bucket was hilarious in there then.
I didn't know whether to do a fake spit, like pretend I was spitting.
Actor!
I genuinely, when she like moved it closer, I'm thinking, oh yeah, you're not supposed to like, when you're tasting wine, you're not supposed to drink it, are you?
But it was a right little gem, wasn't it?
It was.
And at the minute we're surrounded by all the grapevines as well, aren't we, for this? Well, we have just come through some more now. We've come straight through the middle of that. Super busy. Is it a town or a city? But either way, it's busy, isn't it?
It's a busy town, I think, yeah. But
Although we did see the Chateau there.
yeah,
Complete, haven't we?
very impressive. It looked stunning, that one, to be fair, didn't it? But the river looked completely dried up.
Yeah, what's all that about? I don't know if that's normal for it or... but it was properly dried up, wasn't it? There's like grass growing on it as well.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher.
So we've just pulled up at our campsite, and the first thing they said when we came in, have you eaten? No, we haven't. Look at what they just brought us over. A massive pile of chips. So we've got the shrimps we got from the supermarket, and we're going to have some chips for it. We'll make a proper meal out of it now, aren't we? But how nice is that to be able to do that? There's been some really nice French people on our journey, haven't there? Just willing to do anything for you as well, aren't they? I've cooked eating it. I'm taking this one.
So we've come back in the van because it's that time to chill out, relax, have a beer and to have a few snacks as well.
And we was just going through a few of your comments you've been leaving in the previous weeks and last week, and it really is nice to see them comments coming through, isn't it?
It really is, that we fully appreciate all the comments and they are just so nice to read and they do put a smile on our face.
Apart from one of you from last week. So Rick, the size of that pixelated image over your lower half was surely not needed to be that big.
It still cracks me up. It really wasn't.
That did give us a right giggle, didn't it? And that's where we're going to wrap it up this week. And in fact, that's where we're going to end this French road trip. But we've had a blast, haven't we?
It has been absolutely amazing. But I hope you can join us next week where we're still in France, but we're opting for a bit of luxury.
Do an awkward pause. And we'll go.
Pretend the TV's frozen.
Yeah, ready? See you next week, guys.